Ow. Ow.
Paige, can I do anything?
Uh,
Is there anything I can do?
no. Ow.
How long does
Oh,
our vaccine usually last?
oh, I don't know. Oh.
Push her quiet.
Oh.
Alright, thank you. Just take that. We're good to go. Hello, my name is Paige Spencer. I'm 22 years old. I've been battling late-stage Lyme disease for 19 years, and this is my story. A day in the life with Lyme disease. The second I wake up, I'm in pain. Getting out of bed can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 2 hours. Once I finally get out of bed, I have to come upstairs. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, it's definitely starting up. Once I get up, either sometimes I'll do my pills beforehand, I'll do them for a few days, or I'll do them the morning of, and I organize all my pills in my container. That's magnesium. Okay, I did put it in. I love how I know it by texture, by smell, by color. Memorize them. You have to. Because if what happened there when it all just dropped all over the place, you're screwed. You don't know what to take, when to take, where to put it. Especially with my clumsy hands, I'm knocking them over all the time. And then I gotta get food on my stomach because there's certain pills I gotta have, before breakfast, some with breakfast, some after. And then after I have my medications, mornings are sometimes it gets really rough, a little bit easier. In the middle of the day, either I'm on my cot in my living room watching TV, or I'm able to get up, get out a little bit. Once nighttime hits, that's when the pain gets really, really bad. Night times are absolutely horrendous. I'll get my dinner together. My family will help me get my dinner together. It's got to be a lot of natural, good, healthy foods. It's usually the second I sit down, I start to feel the pain get worse. As the night goes on, the pain gets worse and worse and worse. And the problem with the pain is it's not just one type of pain. My worst symptom is severe, severe chronic back pain that goes right down in through my legs, through the groin, all down to my knees, my feet. So when nighttime hits, it's just chronic pain all night. There's some days that are easier than others. You know, you're gonna have your good days and bad days. On my good days, I try to get my list done of things that either cleaning my room or helping out my grandparents, being able to go out and just even for a walk with my dog, because I gotta get some exercise. So a day can either be very chronic, spent in bed, or it can be a lot better, filled with some light, some sunshine, and some happiness. Oh, God.
It's just to see her in so much pain, and when you can't, you try everything, and you just want to take the pain. You want the pain to stop. I'll give my life. I've made deals with God. I've made deals with Jesus that, hey, take me. You get tired of it when you see someone you love in so much pain every day. It's just why stop?
Everything's just hard to do when you're either in pain and you're exhausted. Everything is just a mission to do. Just doing pills is a mission.
My name is Michael Mantha, MPP for Algoma Manitoulin. I met Paige through a Facebook post. I read her story in the paper. We started communicating on Facebook, and then we became Instagram friends. And then we just started talking. Then I heard her story. And what I mean, I heard her story, it came through here and it fell here. She's an amazing, strong woman. I just couldn't help but reaching out to her. And as I was developing, I had introduced a private members bill to exactly direct the government to implement or develop a strategy within a certain time period. The bill basically fell on the wayside, and here we are 2.5 years later without a strategy. I had brought in, contacted Paige, asked her if she wanted to be a special advisor to me. Who wouldn't want to have Paige? Do you know Paige? Paige is articulate, knowledgeable, and very intelligent woman, and a true Lyme warrior. She's been fighting this not only for herself, but putting herself out there to let people know that you're not alone. There's others that are suffering just like you, but I want you just to suffer with me. And you can see how I'm hurting, and I'm hurting as bad as you. And I want you to be able to see me because you're not alone. There's many of us, and I feel your pain. You know, you look at her posts and she's always smiling, blue eyes. She's chosen a path of making her pains out there for everybody to see. Judge me for what I am, but I will no longer hide behind our healthcare system. You will know who Paige Spencer is at the end of the day, and I will do what I need to do in order to make sure that other Ontarians, as I am, get the treatment that they're rightfully entitled to.
I was diagnosed with Lyme disease in July 2013. We believe I came into contact with Lyme disease around the age of 4, but we believe it was around the Rouge Valley Park because I spent a lot of time there growing up. Lyme disease is the fastest vector-borne and infectious disease growing, they say in America, I believe globally, but it is the fastest growing infectious disease and vector-borne disease right now. At first, I didn't know how serious Lyme disease was when I was first diagnosed. I was just overjoyed that I finally had a diagnosis and I knew what was wrong with me. It wasn't until 2 months into treatment that I realized how severe this disease is and debilitating and how life-threatening it is. The amount of people affected by Lyme disease is larger than people who are infected with HIV, which a lot of people would be surprised to hear that. But with the research that we are coming out with, we are able now to start getting statistics, not necessarily for Canada, but overall globally. People do not realize how serious this disease is and how rapidly it's growing. Like it's an epidemic. It's been silenced for too long, and so many people have gone misdiagnosed.
Rudy? Yeah. Can you put her back up just one? Just lift it up one?
I don't know, you just get your upsprings, and this summer was like the best summer I've ever had. I thought, hey, I'm gonna actually beat it. And then you start downward spiraling again. And the hardest part is all your friends see the good side. They see you out when you do go to a party and they think you, oh, you're doing great. Oh yeah, but it took me like 6 Percocets to be able to get out. It took me like 6 Percocets and 3 gravel, but I'm here. Looking normal. This is all of my medications, supplements, everything that I've taken in the past year and 2 months. So a couple of these are, the antibiotics that I've been on, azithromycin, the yellow goo of death, which is Mepron. When my breathing has been bad, I've used different types of puffers. things to support liver function, especially with being on all this treatment. Different types of drops, both herbal, detoxing drops, all different types of compounding prescriptions. Nystatin for yeast control from overgrowth of candida from being on antibiotics for long periods of time. This is my life in bottles.
For years and years, you just keep hearing this crying. And I keep calling out, "Are you okay?" And I, run downstairs to make sure she's okay. And then, I stay with her at night, beside her all night. Sorry. But it's just so hard to see your daughter suffer for so many years. And just pain and pain. It's like, why can't they stop it? They can do so much for so many things, and this is so important. And I just don't know how people do it, especially that are on their own. It's like 24/7.
They don't. It's a problem.
Yeah, they don't.
Because there's a lesson in it. Many. I gotta learn and go through.
What's the lesson?
There's many. There's certain people that come into your life where you either have to help them or teach them about the reality of life, that life isn't just a walk in the park, that life is so short that you seriously can't take anything for granted, because at any given notice it can be taken from you. One minute I'm walking, the next I'm stumbling. And I mean, I wake up in the morning, I don't take anything for granted.